Well, well, well. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. I'm here. It's me, Paul. Oh, to King Johnson, it's me. I'm here with Mackie. Mackie's here.
Hello, all.
There
Welcome
she is.
to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome
the
to
final stream.
The
final stream. Do you want to tell people what's going on, Mackie?
I think people have figured it out. Have you guys figured it out? It looks like you figured it out.
It looks like they're smart boys.
So, now introducing... Well, I mean, have you guys noticed? The channel has been rechristened to Oda King Animation. Blue checkmark official. And in order to keep things nice and tidy, there's also Oda King Animation Channel 2, as you can see flashing at the top of your screens.
Yes.
So if you search for that on YouTube, now all the live streams and all the weird extra stuff that's not a finished animation will be on that stream, and you'll never miss it or get confused.
Yes. I mean, the thing with the main channel is, obviously, it takes us ages to finish anything. So you'll see, like, maybe one film every couple of years or whatever. And it was just filled, the whole channel was just filled with live streams that nobody really watched. So it's just kind of clogged up. So
well, I wouldn't say that. I would say it was filled with a bunch of live streams that needed a little bit of organization, like the thumbnails, so you can tell like what that stream is about, and maybe the title besides just Oda King Shades.
Yeah. So we will be renaming. Rename any further live streams going forward will be on the live stream channel 2, and we'll be giving them thumbnails and actually naming them and things like that. So just keeping it a lot tidier.
Yeah, and also so people can like go to this main channel and just find the completed animations nice and easy, like without having to surf through the clutter.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
There you go. So we were thinking of like trolling you a bit and doing one of those fake YouTube apologies when the when the stream started to really make you think it was the final stream and that we were quitting YouTube. But no, we're not.
We're better than that.
We're better than that. We're better than everybody.
Well, also we need to set it up. You need to be on the floor of your room holding a puppy with some like glasses on and your hair in a comfy disheveled bun, comfy sweater, and like slow music playing in the background while you apologize.
Indeed, yeah.
We needed to have that all set up. But anyways, you guys figured it out.
Yes.
Smart boys,
well done. Yes. And so tonight, well, it's not even. It is tonight for me. It's 9 p.m. for me.
Yeah.
It's about 4 for you, most of you, I think. And for Mackie, it's about 4. Yeah. But tonight on the stream, we're going to continue, as the past couple of streams, shading this shot here. For those who haven't seen what I've been working on, it's so I've shaded this one frame. And I'm shading the rest in monochrome in just like yellows, and then I'll put the colours on later, and it kind of looks like this at the moment. Ignore that one flashing frame of colour. So yeah, we're just kind of getting the basic shading on, and that's what we're doing. We're shading. And yeah, I don't have a blue check. What? Huh?
Sorry, it looks like she's made of cheese.
Yes. I bet
Sculpture.
she's delicious.
Yes. What if she's cheese? What if she's is she pouring nacho cheese?
No, it's porridge. Look, I'll zoom in for you. It's porridge. Porridge nacho comes out of this one. Muesli comes out of this one. And cornflakes come out of this one.
No. We have to do what we taught you in America. One is for cheese, one is for chili, and one is for, I don't know, a surprise. With your roller dog.
Yes, I did enjoy those rotating dogs when I was in America. It's true.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. I didn't have any, did I? But I enjoyed watching them rotate.
No, you had one.
Oh, I did have one.
Yeah, you did have one.
Yeah, that night we went in our pajamas to the
to the QT.
To the QT at about 3 in the morning. Oh, good times. And so yeah, I guess I will continue shading this. Let's keep going on this face then. So feel free to ask us anything, chat, whilst we... What's this? Oh, thank you, Wiss! For some chips, but not crisps, to go with the sandwich. Alright, thank you.
Thank you. Finally, this man is fed.
Finally.
Finally, he's been starving in the corner of his room, munching at the end of his drawing pen.
It's true.
The only nutrition is the electricity from the tablet.
Yep. She's not lying. It's all completely true.
Oh, you have been stuck in bed a bit, haven't you?
I've been a bit ill, but I did a bunch of coronavirus tests and I don't have it, so it looks like it's just an actual kind of cold/flu thing, which is why you might be able to hear my voice is a bit crackly, like but yeah, it's much better than it was yesterday. Yesterday I felt so shitty, I just had to get into bed halfway through the day and just slept for about 12 hours. But yeah, Mackie's been looking after me, sending me loads of like medicines and things from America.
Oh, did it arrive?
I think I saw a box downstairs, so I think it's arrived, but I had to start the stream, so I didn't have time to check. But yeah, I think your various vitamin pills and cod liver oils and things are in there.
Good, my potions have gone to
Your potions have arrived. Potion seller. I'm doing a stream. I need only your strongest potions.
Also, I think Oda King's favorite thing to put on chips is just vinegar and salt.
I do like tomato ketchup. But I like them salted and vinegared. Yes, it's true.
I'm always gonna go for chili cheese on fries.
Chili cheese? What the hell?
Oh, what? Chili cheese fries?
A bold move.
You had... Well, no, you didn't have that. You had goulash on fries.
Yes, I did. I had the... I went out at the weekend, which may be where I got my cold from, and I had these fries, these loaded fries, and they were loaded. Hold on, we're dropping some frames. One moment, let me check something. We're dropping a bunch of frames, and I think I know why. And now we are back. And yeah, we're back in the green. I know what that was. Don't worry, it was nothing illegal. I wasn't like running any torrenting programs that were nothing like that. Don't worry. Yeah, loaded fries with like beef goulash and cheese and
How
like...
is that not chili cheese?
Oh, it was so good.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, except yours is a hipster name for chili cheese fries.
Bowman Ruto is saying that it isn't clear enough, that text at the top of the screen, and would like it like flashing in rainbow colors instead.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. Maybe we should also like bevel it and put a lens flare.
I think a lens flare. A lens flare could be good, yeah. Did I have some poutine while in the US?
No, because Georgia just doesn't really have the ingredients for the poutine.
What is the poutine? Is it like protein but made out of poop?
Well, okay, not poop, but there is a good amount of protein from cheese curds.
Oh, okay. I don't think I like the sound of that.
You would like... No, well, okay, you would like the cheese curds. You would not like the bowl of gravy dumped on the chips.
Oh, no. I like my chips crispy.
I love poutine.
Crispy chips for me.
Okay, but you're doing it wrong, because you see, you're supposed to have a variety of textures. You got some soggy in the middle, some like soapy, a little bit, and then at the outside you have like a good amount of crispy and crunchy.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oof.
Also, for the people just coming in, Final Stream, we announced earlier that it's the final stream on this channel. If you look in the description, there's a new live stream channel link where all the streams are moving to. So you can go over there, watch the old streams, and just keep up to date with all the new content coming out. So that way, this main channel is just for the completed animations.
You're so professional. You do that so well.
Thanks.
You got such a good radio voice.
I was gonna say it's probably from the time I did radio.
Yeah. I keep telling her, chat. I keep telling her that she should do a kind of like radio DJ live stream set somewhere on YouTube for people to, like comfy, relaxing beats to study and game to or whatever. Like with Mackie's voice interspersed, introducing the songs. Would you watch something like that, chat? Would that be something that you'd be interested in?
Like a little bit. It's a little bit I would have to make fake. It would have to be like whatchamacallit, a Liberty City situation where they have like their fake radio station on GTA.
Yeah.
And I'd have to make, because that's the only thing I did at the radio show, was that I would stop to read commercials, and telling people the names of the songs was kind of optional if I wanted to do that.
You said other things as well, though.
Oh, that's because I made up a whole bunch of shit because I was a weirdo.
No, you were like, I hope you're having a nice night, and hopefully this song will soothe you on your drive home, and it was proper radio host stuff.
Oh, because that's what I figured to do.
Oh, we've been subscribed. Anyway, chat is saying that they would watch it, so maybe you should do something like that.
You know what I would do? I would let chat make fake commercials, like make up fake companies for me to make fake commercials about, and then that's what I would do on my radio show.
That is a very good idea. That would actually, people would feel like they were involved. It'd be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, we'll see in the future.
Okay, in the future.
But yes, don't forget, if you want to catch all the live streams on the new channel 2, go to the description, first line right there, there's a link.
Yes, that's right.
Also, have you told the people the prints that you finished?
Did I show the people the prints that I finished?
Or tell them about what it was, like what was the poll winner? And
so, for anyone not on Patreon, I have a Patreon, by the way. I have a Patreon if you want to give me money. On the Patreon, we do a regular thing every few months. When the seasons change, we send out postcards to people, and we do a poll, so that people on the Patreon can vote what I draw, and that goes out as a physical postcard. And this time JoJo's won the poll, so I drew a JoJo's themed card, and it looks like this. Let me just find it, and I will show it to you. Let me embiggen it. It's a bit too small. I'll embiggen it for you. Okay, so here's what it looks like. So that's going out as a nice postcard for everyone in the $10 tier.
Yep. When we say postcard, we mean 6 by 9 inches.
It's quite big.
14-point high gloss cover.
It's pretty
If
fancy.
you want to get one, I would suggest run over to the Patreon right now. Patreon/OdaKing77077. Get one of these bad puppies before I send them off, probably at the end of the week.
So
or you could go to the Etsy shop to King 7707.
Yeah, if you don't want to go to the Patreon and give me money for sandwiches, and you just like the look of a one-off postcard, you can just get it from Etsy instead, rather than committing to a lot of postcards.
Well, I was gonna say this one's not on the Etsy. I don't know when it's going up. There's some old ones on there. There's some good ones.
Yes, there
on
are
the
some
Etsy.
quite nice ones.
But this one's just for right now. Don't know if we'll have extras for later on the Etsy. So if you want to snag them, now's your chance. Back to you.
Back to me. And also going out as a bonus is this this shot from the TIE Fighter opening scene that I was doing. I thought, after spending 4 days drawing all this greebling, this one's kind of a little bit... It looks a little bit too nice to just be on the screen for 2 seconds, like it is in the film. So maybe, maybe it was good enough to be a postcard. I think it's detailed enough to be a postcard. So people are getting this one and that one, and that's over on Patreon. So feel free.
I like that one so much. In the future, I'm thinking about still getting that one released as a fridge magnet.
What, this one?
No, the Star Wars one.
Oh, sorry, you're seeing it on a delay, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, I am.
Oh, thank you very much. It's Angel. Look. With $10. Angel's the one who's actually leading the project and doing the programming and whatnot on this TIE Fighter project. So
yes. It's for the X-Wing Mod Alliance? Is that what it's called?
No, it's for TIE Fighter Total Conversion Reimagined, I believe, which is it's a mod for X-Wing Alliance. But look, the Angel's there in chat, so if you just click on his name, you can go to his channel and you can see all of the fancy in progress footage of the TIE Fighter mod, which is looking very, very, very nice, by the way.
Yes, most promising.
Looking very nice indeed. So yeah,
there you go.
Back to the shading, I guess.
Yes.
So good at this corporate stuff, Mackie. So good. You're a real charmer.
You're not supposed to point it out, though. It's supposed to be nice and natural.
We're not corporate. We're too wholesome to be corporate.
You are.
So when you get loads of money on Patreon, you're going to be buying Lamborghinis and things, are you?
No. I'd be buying stocks.
Lamborghinis,
the value depreciates as soon as you drive it off the parking lot. Stocks are forever.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I need to get this, the shading here, to the shading here, because it's changing slightly depending on, as it would do, depending on when she's looking down. So, let me think. Do I have... No, I don't have my mask turned on. I'm turning my mask on, as you know.
Excuse me, sir. You need your mask.
You need a mask to enter this layer, this shading layer.
I'm uncomfortable by your lack of social distancing.
Your lack of social distancing.
Oh, what channel was that? I really would like to give them a shout out.
It's Oral Knots. If you may have seen their Star Wars stuff, they're incredibly funny.
They have really good Bane thing with the mask.
Social distancing Bane, it was very good. Oh, you caught me in VR chat once, okay. Nice to see you. Haven't been on VR chat in a while. We should go on VR chat sometime, Maggie.
Yeah, definitely.
We should go on another virtual date to some kind of museum.
Yes, we should. Or we had that wonderful time playing
Cards Against Humanity?
There we go, yes.
We met some new people. Said some offensive things.
Game. Yeah. That's why I go in there, because I know they're one of us.
Well, maybe we'll do like a Patreon meetup or something in the arcade that I made.
You guys are so lucky in chat. You get to hear the music.
I know, yeah. Mackie can't hear it. She's joining us via Skype, so she's hearing me through a crappy headset mic, but you're hearing me through this beautiful blue snowball.
Sandwich eating ASMR at 1 million subs.
Yes. This film is hold on. I'll show you something. I'll show you something from this film if I can find it. Here's a scene that I completed just the other day. No sound effects or anything yet, but yeah, it's coming along. It's making good progress. So here's what some of it looks like, you know, in context with various other things happening. I really liked drawing this background. I like drawing interiors of ships, monitors, displays, that kind of thing. And there it is, look, it's Monday. The film's called Monday, it's set on a Monday. So yeah, it's coming along. Is this the same Ota King who goes by the name Ota King Animation on YouTube? Well, yeah, as of today. As of today. We changed the channel name today just to, you know, tidy things up a bit. Branding. Isn't that right, Mackie?
Indeed.
Branding.
Indeed. Did you interpolate that scene that you just showed?
Oh, yeah. So you weren't there for that stream. The last stream I did, we took that shot. And because I knew I was going to be streaming for a few hours, we opened up the interpolation software. We put that raw footage into it. We let it run for like an hour whilst I streamed.
Yeah.
And then we watched it live on stream. And the results were terrifying. It was 60 frames per second. It was popping all over the place. It was really blurry. I mean, when you watched it at full speed, it looked fine. But when you watched it frame by frame, it was really blurry. And it didn't know what to do with a lot of the lines and things. And yeah, it was interesting times.
I see.
So live interpolation on stream.
Very daring. Well, a question for the ages.
Yes, a question there for the ages. I have never. How honest should I be, Mackie? You're my agent.
He's a good Christian boy, and this is a Christian server. So plead the fifth.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what my lawyer would say.
Yes. I have learned from watching police interrogation videos on YouTube, because I watch all kinds of stuff on YouTube, that you should never answer the police's questions, apparently. So I will not answer this question. I plead the fifth on this one. But if I had, it definitely wouldn't have. I wouldn't have put it, out on the internet for anyone to see, because my style is too recognizable. Someone would have found it and gone like, look, it's the TIE fighter guy drawing some girls doing unwholesome things with kitchen appliances. Like, what's wrong with him?
Cancel immediately.
Immediate cancelling.
Immediately.
They'd cancel my Netflix subscription, and I don't have a Netflix subscription. But if I did, I'd watch the hit show Arcane, which everyone's talking about. Is it any good? Everyone's talking about it.
I'm not in the loop.
You're not in the loop. We saw it when I was there. We saw it. It was on the front page of Netflix when we were looking for things to watch. It was always there on the front page. It's that League of Legends CG animated series.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's pretty edgy, apparently. And also amazing. I should watch it.
Well.
Oh, they took 6 years to make it. So, better be good. Alright. Who's talking about Zone 10? That wasn't hentai. I drew a picture of Zone 10 for Zone.
At a very friendly pool.
At that very famous pool, yes, that's right. I mean, I didn't draw it at a pool, but the picture was set at a pool. Hold on, let me find it. Let me show it to chat. It's completely safe for work. Like, there's nothing especially dodgy about it.
Yes, I double checked.
It's it's interesting. It's kind of an older style. Like, it's kind of an older style. It's I don't know. I mean, I still kind of like it. But at the time, I was watching a lot of Zone streams whilst I was animating. But I haven't had as much time recently, which is a shame, because I do like watching my Zone streams. They're very comfy. But yeah, when I get more time, I'd like to go back to watching more streams.
Wow, apparently really exciting things going on at the Italian House of Parliament.
Really? What's going on? Was hacked by some Final Fantasy. What the hell? Really interesting. Europe's an interesting place. All kinds of stuff happens. So, as always, I think that when we've been streaming for about an hour, maybe we'll do a coffee break. And I'll get a coffee. I'll stick a bunch of honey in it, because that's meant to be good for your throat, isn't it? Or is that just like an old wives' tale?
I call bullshit on that.
Yeah, I thought maybe
I've been told that since like forever, and I've been made to eat. Personally, I don't know if it's because it's fake or it tastes bad. Wouldn't doubt, because America. But I hate honey. I hate honey. It's only when I go to the UK that I'm like okay-ish with it.
Oh, but honey's good.
Over there it tastes better. Over here it's always had this weird, gross, medicinal aftertaste.
Huh.
I feel like Winnie the Pooh has lied to me all these years. Propaganda. Because it tastes like crap.
Oh, maybe it's the equipment they use in America, like that you can taste the rubbery hose that they stick on the teats of the bees to like suck it out of them. Maybe it's something like that, whereas they milk the bees by hand in England, so you don't taste any of that.
Yes, only the touch from a true artisan bee milker will do. Well, actually, along with olive oil, honey is one of the most counterfeited foods on the market. So, just saying. Well, I don't know. Manuka honey is said to have like all these properties, but I just know I've eaten it by the barrelfuls and it never made my cold go away. So, up to you.
Oh, also we've got Nero Smith here, who was going to do the VR chat avatar model of the TIE pilot, if you remember.
Yes.
How's that going? Did you make any progress on it?
No pressure.
No pressure. Oh, I'd be interested to see it. Yes, pressure.
I forget, who's your favorite Darkstalkers character?
Oh shit. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, probably Dimitri because he's cool. But
of course.
The thing with Dimitri is that he looks so puny in the game. Like, his sprite looks so tiny. And then you see him in the anime and he looks huge. And I think he looks really, really cool in the anime. And then you go back to the game and it's like everyone looks so accurate. But now he looks tiny and puny. So I'm not sure. I really like the Darkstalkers anime. Or the vampire anime, rather.
Right. Was he always your favorite? Or did you start with like a different favorite?
No, he's the one that I always played as because I'm terrible at fighting games, and his moveset was, you know, fireball motions, which I was used to from playing.
Oh, I thought it's because you wanted to convert all the characters into girls Ugyu.
Oh no, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even pull that off, unfortunately. That's crazy, though. Imagine, like, for every character in the game, they had to draw many sprite animations of them in alternate girl form. Yeah. That's when games had soul!
Indeed.
He stopped at the topology. Okay, yeah, well, you know, just working it whenever you like. Hiroji is very good. Although, Lily Cat, which is ironic because Maki has a tiny little cat called Lily. But yeah, there's an anime called Lily Cat, which is basically an anime version of Alien. And that's good. That's got a nice creepy atmosphere to it. Imagine if someone made an anime version of Alien, that'd be great.
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Don't think anyone's done that.
I'd watch it, I'd throw all my coins, I'd clap, I'd piss in the aisles.
I'd consume it and get excited for next product.
What's like a sleeper OVA that everyone maybe kind of like skips over, but actually it's really good? Or do you think it's all been said and done, all the good OVAs have been exposed, and that's it?
Oh no, there's ones that I'm finding all the time that I didn't know existed. A sleeper OVA that everyone has slept on. Oof. Let me think. I mean, not often talked about are the Project Echo sequels. They were all OVAs. And they're actually very good.
I've never watched them.
Yeah, they're really good. And, you know, you'd expect Project Echo was a big budget theatre release, so you'd think the OVAs would look considerably worse, but no, they're quite nice. Especially part 2 is really good.
Oh, see? Learning something new. Also, apparently you never told me, but chat has exposed that you have an Only Hams.
An Only Hams account where I eat my ham sandwiches live.
For viewing pleasure live.
Wow. Well, I hope that would never come to light, but now that I've been exposed. To fans.
What would be the most like erotic, disturbing part of making a sandwich? Would it be the ASMR of the butter hitting the bread? Like, I'm trying to find the. Sorry, kids.
It's the one problem with having a cold. I can't laugh. It makes me cough. I'm not sure what would be. I'll leave that to you in chat to discover yourselves. What would be the most erotic part of making a sandwich?
We'll form your business plan. We got this.
I'm telling you, normally there's only like 20 people, and as soon as they hear your voice, now there's 57 people.
Nah, they're here for all the hardcore shading.
Well, I mean, it's okay for something in the background, I think. I think they're more here for the sparkling conversation.
Well, if that's what they're into.
Do you want to tell them? Do you want to tell chat about our adventure just before Christmas when we went to the famous castle in Atlanta?
Oh no. Oda King's been threatening me to prepare for merriment for like a decade.
And finally, she was adequately prepared, and we did it.
We went to medieval times.
And it was great.
I didn't even know medieval times existed before I moved out of state. I don't know if they know. Do you want to tell them what it is really quick? Like, what's your summary of what is medieval times?
So, for anyone not living in America, the way I describe medieval times is they've built a few of them actually. There's a few. It's not like McDonald's. There aren't hundreds of them. There's only like 6 or 7, I think, in the whole of America. But they build some fake castles that look quite good actually, and inside it's all, you know, like a castle, and you go there for dinner and to watch a jousting tournament. So it's all kind of Renaissance fair, English, you know, British accents, Arthurian sword fights and stuff. And I mean, it's quite good actually. I don't know how they do it. I'm guessing they coat the swords with something. But when they're doing the sword fights and the swords are clashing, there's sparks flying off these swords. So and like, you know, lots of jousting and stuff. And the whole time sparks are flying, and you're just kind of eating these massive chicken legs with your hands from the sidelines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, sparks are flying, shields are like blasting into tiny shards.
Yeah.
Knights are rolling on the ground. Old poop scooper is doing his best.
Is that how it works? A small amount of electricity? But yeah, the poop scooper's doing his best, because, you know, you can train the actors and you can train horses to do things, but you can't train horses to hold in the poop. So whilst people are jousting, poop is flying out of these horses' asses, and like there's a poop scooper like running along with a poop scoop, like dashing frantically to scoop the poop up.
I laughed so bad I got lightheaded.
Yeah, I quite liked the medieval poop scooper. I thought he was doing a fine job. He was doing the king's business, that's for sure.
Yup. I don't want to give away anything, but there is betrayal.
Oh, well, in the current storyline, because I looked it up afterwards.
Oh.
And they've been they changed the storylines and what actually happens during the show, like every few years or whatever. So when we went, there was a queen, but it's been a king like up until now.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Yep.
So there was some betrayal in the one we saw, but there might not be if you go, chat. If you go to medieval times.
It's never fair. The bad guys never win.
Well, yeah.
But it would be so satisfactory.
Do you know when the bad guys do win?
Tell me when.
In TIE Fighter, the animated movie on YouTube.
Wow,
animated by
one with 12 million views?
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
I wonder who animated that. I'd like to meet that guy.
I need to find out so, like, I can throw him all my coins and clap and piss in the aisles.
And consume the product.
Consume. Anyway, chat, so there you go. That was one of the adventures when he came over to visit.
Yes, yes. And I have seen Attack on Titan, and I haven't seen Last Airbender or Korra.
Last Airbender is actually pretty good. Very good story, very good structure.
No, I've heard that it's not just kiddie shit, and it is apparently quite good. So at some point, maybe I'll watch it. A lot of face shading today. Well, yeah. I mean, does it even count as face shading if I'm just drawing the line where the shading will go? Does that count as shading?
Face shaping? Shade shaping?
Face shaping, I guess, yeah. What we're technically doing is drawing the shading guide. This is what you would give to the colorists on a cell in ye olden days, and they would apply all of this stuff.
Please explain to people that background noise is not you taking a piss while shading.
Oh, can you hear that?
I can, so I assume they can.
Yeah. So don't worry, I'm not pissing in my chair. My studio is up in the attic, and there's a cupboard in the attic. And in there, that's where all the water comes from. So when someone's washing up downstairs, it's some kind of water cupboard. I'm not quite sure how it works.
Me neither. But see, there we go. I'm glad we clarified so people don't think you're in your wagey cagey and you can't get out.
Mackie only gives me the key to get out of my wage cage after 12 hours of animation work a day.
Poor thing, that's why he's gotta hit up that Only Hams, make good money so he can finally buy his freedom.
Yep. Free myself from corporate servitude. Do they use TVPaint in Japan? I'm not sure, actually.
Some studios do, but it's more common across Europe, especially France.
Yeah, they're a French company, so I imagine it's easier for them to do deals with French animation studios, like that lewd studio that does that lewd show. You know, the one with all the girls and the boobs and stuff.
Yes, that show.
You know the one. What was it? The one that never got translated into English. You know what I'm talking about, chat. I'm sure someone knows. No, not Cool Devices. Wakfu? Is it Wakfu? But you know, it's French, so it's supposedly a kids like martial arts animation, but it's French, so it has like really risque stuff that would never fly in America. So I think that's maybe why it never got translated or voice acted or whatever.
Gotcha.
Wakfu used Flash? It did, yes. Oh, it was dubbed, but the dub is atrocious. Okay. Is that actually a thing? Comment removed by Google. Like, did they actually do that? Because I've seen that a lot in comments, and I'm like, really? But I don't think they'd do that, though, would they? They'd just remove the comment and not say that they'd removed it.
Don't know. Maybe John Google is watching us.
Maybe John Google, yeah.
Big Daddy Google. And yes, for those coming in wondering what's going on, if you look at the description box below, there's a new link for the second channel where all the streams will now be hosted.
Yep.
Now you're in the know.
Now you're in the know.
Speaking of no and Toon Boom, nodes. Anyone know how to use nodes? I still don't get it. Help!
I think you might need to hit Colin up. My friend Colin from Australia. He's got a channel called Onion Skin that talks all about nodes on Toon Boom.
Yes, he does. You guys worked on Prisoner Zero together.
Yes, we did.
Good times. I wasn't there, but good times.
Yeah, but I did speak to you on Skype from Australia when I was there. So technically you were kinda there.
Kind of. Did you do any tourism in Australia?
No, not really. I didn't.
The wagey.
No, I didn't need to because we would just be partying every weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'd just go over to someone's house and just drink and listen to music and stuff.
Well, probably the best.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't get killed by drop bears.
By the drop bears and the various various things, the stingrays. But yeah, that's how I'm able to drink JD and Coke now. I was very weak against Jack Daniels before, but everyone I knew just downed so much JD and Coke in Australia that I ended up just drinking it. Comment removed by Ota King Animation. So is that my name now? Am I Ota King Animation now? Do people have to call me Mr. Animation? How does this work? So the channel's called Ota King Animation, but I'm still just Ota King or Paul, whatever you want.
John Animation.
And Johnson's fine. You can call me Johnson if you like. David Stay is he still streaming? David Stay from the hit show Photon.
Oh.
It's almost coffee break time.
Oh, really quick, let's answer 2 questions.
Okay, hit me up.
What do you do when you're struggling to draw? Do you have any advice?
I just crawl into bed and cry. What do you do?
Honestly, for me, it matters what music I'm listening to. So I just got to put on some really good music and not force myself so much. And or if there's something that's really hard to draw, like just get some reference. Ain't no shame.
Yeah.
So there. Second question is, have you ever played Myth the Fallen Lords? Because I have no idea what that is.
Myth the Fallen Lords? No.
I have no idea. Is that for Steam or something?
I mean, there's a Commodore 64 game called Myth, so maybe it's a sequel to that, since we're playing so many Commodore 64 remixes. Am I having... Okay, there we go. My headset is pretty much busted. If I move my head wrong, I lose all sound out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have to hold my head very still at the moment. It's just I need to move it to the left to look at the comments.
What? Why?
Because comments are on the left.
Your headset is so big it's blocking your view?
No, it's just I'm drawing on this screen, and I have the comments
right.
on the left-hand side.
You have like more than one screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is technically a Mackie drawing, actually. This character, Mackie designed this character.
Yep. If it has poofy lips, it might have been drawn by me.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to do an art book when we finish, which will have all of the pre-production stuff in, including Mackie's pre-production designs with the character with different styles of hair, different coloured hair, all that kind of stuff.
Hmm. Yes, thank you, chat. Please, I appreciate you filling in anybody that's come in and doesn't know the news. The news of the Final Livestream. That Oda King's quitting to become an accountant and open his only hams.
It's true. I'm afraid it's true.
So feel free to tell everyone.
I made some questionable choices and I've been cancelled off of YouTube. All that money that was meant to go to the orphans, I stole it. Spent it on ham and twiglets. Spent it on Twinkies.
Oh boy, did he eat the Twinkies. I tried to hide them.
You did hide them.
I hid the Twinkies.
Yeah, I mean, I had to. I had to have some Twinkies. I was in America.
They never expire. You could have waited.
No.
He ate like 20 of them.
It's a national pastime.
Even I don't eat that.
We didn't have steak though. Apparently steakhouses aren't such a thing these days.
Well, I made you steak.
You did. We didn't go out to like a fancy steak restaurant and a man in a big hat.
Fancy. Okay, guys, tell me, what's a fancy... Where am I going to take him? Outback Steakhouse? A microwave steak? Is that what we're going for?
Oh, sounds good.
Ye old Applebee's?
Oh, Applebee's. Sounds good.
Longhorn used to be good. Like, way back. And, yeah, I would not feed that to my own children cats. I wouldn't feed that to you.
You wouldn't feed that to Lily.
No.
The loudest cat in the world.
Even my cats have tasted Wagyu steak, so I'm not going to do that to my guests.
Oh, thank you for those €2 on my forthcoming, very prosperous Tesco career.
Oh, thank you. That will go towards the Only Hams account, and Oda King will send you a Snapchat address soon, so you can take a peek at the smoked meats. Sorry.
I was watching a video on YouTube from Atun Shea Films about the Puritans and how apparently Americans have them to thank for a lot of their rights and things. But, you know, this is just something I saw on YouTube, so might not be right. I don't know.
Wait, what? I'm lost.
You know, the Puritans?
Yeah.
With their hats and stuff. Well, they didn't really actually wear those hats. That's more of a...
costumey thing.
Yeah, more of a costumey thing. But yeah, they actually had a lot of laws and freedoms and things enshrined which probably wouldn't be there if it weren't for the Puritans. But everyone, when you think of Puritans, everyone thinks of, let's burn some witches.
Yeah, I was like, that's new to me.
Yeah, but I mean, and there was a bit of witch burning going on, but they also did some good stuff too, which no one ever talks about.
Yes, like tilling the soil.
But yeah.
What were the Puritans like before they came to America? What were they in the UK? Were they just like an ousted Christian group?
I don't know. I should know. Being a Christian myself, I should know.
And English.
I should know my Christian history. But just from what I gather, I think there were just some Christians who were like, there's this new country now, where we don't have, we won't have a king like telling us what to do and stuff. Let's go over there and be like super hardcore Christians, like back to the old school Bible kind of thing, because England is full of liberal cucks. these filthy leftists in England, and this was like the 1800s. England is full of liberal cucks, so let's go and.
I thought it was the struggle between the Catholic and Christian reign in the monarchy.
I mean, you probably know more than I do about it.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
So it may well be. Someone message Atunche Films, get him to come in on this chat and tell us about the Puritans.
Yes, we need to verify.
We need him here right now. He'll be awake. It's 5 o'clock in the US now.
Oda King would microwave his tea.
If it was cold, yeah, I'd do it.
Disgusting.
I mean, only as a last resort. Ideally, I'd drink it before it went cold. But, if sometimes, I mean, this happens to me sometimes. I bring a coffee up here. I'm like, okay, it's going to be hot. So I do some animation. And then an hour later, I notice that my coffee is there and I haven't drunk anything from it and it's cold. And that's just terrible. That's terrible.
Oh, well, I'm not one. I was kidding. I'm not one to speak because I like my tea cold.
Yeah, you like your tea cold, so you're fine. You're never in any danger.
And boba.
Mmm.
And brown sugar topping, and I don't know. But anyways, no, I mean, yeah, what else are you going to do? Throw it away and make a new one?
Exactly,
yeah. Guys, he doesn't have a microwave. That's why he's fascinated with American microwave steaks. He doesn't know the luxury.
Here we go. You see, the Puritans believed the Church of England was too similar to the Roman Catholic Church and should eliminate ceremonies and practices not rooted in the Bible, which, unfortunately, for me, also included not doing Christmas and things like that. They didn't celebrate Christmas in the Bible.
Oh,
so
you mean
Puritans
Saturnalia?
Saturnalia, maybe, yeah. But they were like, no, if it's not in the Bible, we ain't doing it. But I mean, come on, we're celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Wasn't Jesus actually born like in the summer, or isn't that what? Well, I've
probably.
Heard, okay.
Like it's doubtful that he was born on the actual day, but I mean that's fine because we're celebrating his birth, not the actual complete 100% accurate day that he was born.
Okay, so we're celebrating that he's around. I'm glad he's around, even though it's not his birthday. I mean, that's kind of cool because I would like that. I'd like a random day where we're just celebrating me for being around, even though it's not my birthday. That's pretty nice.
Well, it's like when you get a cat and you don't know their exact birthday, so you go, okay, this day is your birthday now, and I'm going to give you fish on this day.
Yeah, all my cats, their automatic birthday is April the 1st because they're a joke.
Oh, no, no, they're not.
No,
they're beautiful cats. I love them all.
It's easy to remember. I love my cats. Please don't call CPS.
Cat Protective Services.
But anyways, should I let you get some coffee?
Yes, we should. We should do a coffee break. Let me just do this bit, this bit, and this bit. Just clean this bit up. And we'll do a coffee break. But yeah, it seems like chat wants you to do your radio show, so I think we need to get that. We need to make that happen.
Well, yes.
I think the question is, what can you play? Because when you were at uni doing the uni radio station, they had obviously gotten the rights to those songs.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm guessing YouTube will just copyright the shit out of you if you play anything. So,
yeah, but what are they going to do? Demonetize me? I'm not trying to make money anyways.
Well, they might block you is the thing.
Oh, so that might be a little problem.
I mean, I don't know for sure. What? Well, you can talk about it with chat whilst I go and grab my coffee. Like, if you've got any workarounds for this chat, let Mackie know.
Yes, give me all the hacks.
Shall I put the coffee break on? If I put the coffee break on, they won't be able to hear you, so I think I'll just leave.
No. Put the coffee break on and we'll have a jolly old time typing to each other like in ye olden days.
Oh, okay. Right. Then enjoy these coffee ads and I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes, chat.
A very special cup of coffee. A new standard in richness. A new standard in pureness. Blended together to give a new standard in smooth. The Gold Blend standard. Only from Nescafe.
It's only memories of Earth and the rich smell of this coffee that keeps my spirits up. Coffee. At least we'll reach our destination soon. Coffee. You make a fine cup of coffee. You've made my day.
Are you taking your coffee break now, Alan?
Yeah, that's right. You want some? Coffee. And I had to go make coffee for two. Hurry up, would you? My coffee's starting to cool off. Coffee, my salvation from my day-to-day drudgery. Coffee. A little bitter, but still an excellent blend.
Boy, you should switch to decaf.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of coffee.
Come in.
Thank you.
Will Gold Blend be too good for your guests?
Oh, I think they could get used to it.
It's a very sophisticated coffee.
They have very sophisticated taste.
Do they?
Yes. Well, I must be getting back.
Now, golden roasted, richer, smoother, Nescafe Gold Blend.
Have you met your new neighbor yet?
Oh, I've popped in for coffee.
Come on, Dad.
You're playing Vicky, not Andre Agassi.
Don't be so sure.
Agassi.
Hi, call me Andre.
Nescafe, Andre?
You bet. Nescafe sure is coffee at its best. That's the best thing served to me all week. Who's up for doubles?
Yeah! The best days are Nescafe days.
今結構忙しいんだろ？そういえば例の歌の歌詞はで
私はあなたが好き。
Days looking new and bright, and you're gonna start it right. Folger's starting to brew, the aroma's calling you. The best part of waking up is Folger's in your cup.
Mornings are brighter with mountain-grown Folgers because mountain-grown coffee has more enticing aroma than any other kind.
The best part of waking up is Folger's in your cup.
Please enjoy this footage of velvety smooth beans, followed by a well-shot close-up of a hot brown liquid that's brewed by mixing heated water.
All over the world, the word for great coffee flavor is Nescafe.
We're the world's favorite brand of instant coffees.
In America, Nescafe's great flavor comes two ways.
We're the world's best-selling too.
Nescafe Regular in the red label.
If Nescafe can please the whole wide world.
And now Nescafe Decaffeinated in the green label.
We can sure please you.
Same kind of flavor. Nescafe Regular, Nescafe Decaffeinated. What's your pleasure?
お嬢さん方を応接室に。
はい。
美味しいコーヒーを入れましょうかね。美味しいコーヒーができましたよ。
I only showed you that to remind you you desperately need your fix.
男の温度が上がった。飲んで飲んでまた飲みたい。缶入りコーヒーウエスト。
Go West.
私のそばにいてね。ボス、決して私見捨てないでお願い。Boss, I can't live without you. Boss, I can't live without you.
Boss, いつもそばにいてね。Boss, 私のそばにいてね。Boss, 決して私見捨てないでお願い。Boss, I can't live without you. Boss, I can't live without you.
A very special cup of coffee, a new standard in richness, a new standard in pureness, blended together to give a new standard in smooth. The Gold Blend Standard, only from Nescafe.
It's only memories of Earth and the rich smell of this coffee that keeps my spirits up. Coffee. At least we'll reach our destination soon. Coffee. You make a fine cup of coffee. You've made my day.
Are you taking your coffee break now, Alan?
Yeah, that's right. You want some? Coffee. And I had to go make coffee for two. Hurry up, would you? My coffee's starting to cool off. Coffee, my salvation from my day-to-day drudgery. Coffee. A little bitter, but still an excellent blend.
Boy, you should switch to decaf.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of coffee.
Come in.
Thank you.
I'm back. It seems like just as I return, Maki's gone to get some Pocari.
Oh, I have returned.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back.
Archeon. Yeah, don't worry. This isn't actually the last live stream. We announced earlier that if you look in the description underneath the video, there's a second channel just for live streams now. So we're moving the live streams over there to tidy the place up. So, you know, it's just finished animations and whatnot on the main channel.
Yeah, including tutorials. So there will be updates periodically. We just want to make sure it's easy to find updates between all the live streams.
Yeah.
It's not clickbait. It's technically true.
It's 70% clickbait and 30% true.
It's all true.
Look, I just found. Where is it? The character design folder. Look, here's your Here's your original designs for the character, Maki. Can you see them?
Yes, I can.
So here we finally went with the brown hair, actually. We went with the lighter skin and the brown hair. But I don't know. I quite like the red hair. I quite like the white hair as well.
Yeah, it just looked too similar to some other characters you were designing for something else.
Yeah. So the mech film. For the mech film, one of the main characters has exactly this colour skin tone and hair, so unfortunately we couldn't go with that one. Yeah, and also we got the clothes that she's wearing as well to consider, and some of it clashed with that as well. Yeah, back to shading faces then, I guess. It's clickbait, don't worry.
It's not. It is the final live stream on this channel.
Well, it is. It is the final live stream on this channel, yes.
It is. And it's not clickbait because we have the new channel address on the top. We have the channel address on the... So you guys can figure it out.
You
can. You're smart.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
Just like Steve in Blue's Clues taught you.
I never watched that. I don't know if that even aired in the UK. I mean, even if
Probably
it did,
not.
I would have been, 40? So I don't know why I would have been watching it.
It's a feel-good show.
What are you doing? Ooh. Someone just subscribed. I was going to say, what are you doing, Maki, whilst I am streaming here? Are you sketching or something?
I opened my tablet too, and then I started, and then I'm trying so hard not to make any comments about your deadly contraction of ligma.
I'm not falling for it. I saw it, but I'm not even going to mention it.
We need to find a cure for ligma.
Yes.
Maybe we should start a charity stream for ligma.
Maybe. I'll steal all the proceeds and get cancelled again.
Guys, we need to find the cure. It's important.
Mr. Paul up to King Animation. Yeah, that's my official name now. Paul Otter King Animation. I go into the doctor's office and I wait there for a while, and then they say, Mr. Animation, and they call me into the office to talk about my case of ligma.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I heard that you contracted ligma at SockCon. Have you been to SockCon?
What?
SockCon.
SockCon?
Yeah.
No. What's happening?
Guys, help. Oriki's never been to SockCon.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't understand that's where you can contract ligma.
I don't understand.
Because you can suck on these nuts. Get him!
I see. Nice to see that we're as professional as ever on this stream.
I tried to give you a chance. Oof. I don't know about my heating homies. We were talking about running our little heaters in our frozen offices, but I think I need to turn my heater off. It's like inferno now.
Oh, it's powerful. I remember it.
Yeah.
I like that heater. It really heats the place up.
Yup. Whew. And I'm wearing like 8 sweaters. Man, can't believe you never went to SockCon.
Maybe if they invite me next year. Would I like 2 CDs? No. I don't want 2 CDs.
Oh my god.
Finally catching on. Only took 42 years. How old am I? Hold on, 78. 80.
No, you're 43.
44.
No. Yes?
Yeah, because 78. I was born in 78.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm the oldest man alive now. And the world's oldest living man right now. Probably the oldest man in this chat.
What's a good age? Do you think if you retired right now, you'd be bored and you would just go back to working? Like,
well, I'd have to because I've got no money.
No, well, assuming that you have money.
Yeah, I'd be bored as hell. Unless I could find some games that really monopolize my time.
Yeah, but you just like games that enrage you.
No.
Yeah, the games that you play the longest are the ones that I'm like, why are you playing that again?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you still playing Stellaris?
No. It's the same every game now, for me. I think it's the latest update that did it. It's every time I start a new game, it just goes exactly the same way. So it used to be quite different.
Have you stocked up on your Hiderman skins for Fortnite?
No, I'm afraid not.
Have you been choreographing your dances?
In my little Fortnite dances, no. I could just go and get the Mega Drive emulator and fire up Populous 2 again and play that for another 5 months. You're just not playing the right games.
No, I mean, I would agree. I would get bored. But that's because I like arcade games. I like physical hardware games.
Yeah, I mean, Dave and Buster's really hurt my soul.
I know, I'm sorry. Slim pickings.
It was, it sounded like an arcade and it looked like an arcade from the outside, but once in there, you realized that it was like a zombie, just like shuffling around. Not a single arcade game in there, just weird shit. Like Spider-Man phone game on a big screen and Angry Birds and stuff. What the hell?
Your first mistake was assuming that you'd find a real arcade inside of a mall.
Well, I guess so. Are we getting NFTs? You betcha no. I don't think so.
NFTs nuts? Sorry.
So I am old, yeah, and I don't understand the modern world. But I've heard a bit about NFTs, and all I've heard is that people really hate them because they destroy the planet somehow. Like, is that right?
I know something about that, but I don't know if it's true.
So why is everyone saying that they're... I mean, I think they're stupid by the sound of it. Like paying for a JPEG, but again, I don't really know much about it, so maybe there's more to it than that. Like saying that you own this JPEG, it doesn't sound like a great transaction, but I don't know how owning a JPEG would like burn down the rainforests though.
Someone got it. Because supposedly all the electricity being used from mining the blockchain has been upping the demand and drive for video cards.
Oh right, okay.
And all this. So here's one version I heard was that all the electricity is like overloading the planet. The other version that I heard was that the supply chain is just so crazy right now that it's like we're polluting even more than we thought.
Yeah, chat is it's just flying by at the moment, basically saying, yeah, lots of electricity. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah. I will say that I called it since the very first time it appeared. I called it. I said, this is just hype. This only works on hype.
Well, everyone can't win, can they?
No. It's just hype. It's Beanie Babies, really, kind of all over again. So, I mean, the people that have them, and you have to be an early adapter for it to work. Because once all the grandpas started realizing they need to throw NFTs into their portfolios, that's when you know it's time to GTFO. But, I mean, also, I mean, I knew it was time to go when like Burger King was coming out with their own NFTs.
Oh no.
Have you seen the Taco Bell anime?
No.
Have you seen the guys, what is it? Is it like, it's not Toyota, it's like some other company that I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Is it Kia that came out with like a car anime commercial? But they look kind of good. But anyway, I see that the corporations are catching on, so I'm a little bit scared. Leave my Chinese cartoons alone.
Indeed.
Get your filthy mitts out of my boing boing oogyu.
There was a Gundam, well, more of a Xeon, a Shah Xeon advert for, what was it, Ordis. What kind of car that is, I don't remember. But it was red, it has a Xeon logo on the side, and Shah was driving it. It was quite a nicely animated advert.
It might be the Nissan advert that's been mentioned in the chat.
Xeonic Toyota, a partnership between Xeonic Corporation and Toyota.
What was it for there was a Christmas postcard you did now, like 2 Christmases ago? Was it a white Zaku?
Oh, it was a Zaku in winter colours, yeah. Yeah. You know, so it can blend in with the forest. Now, how much can we zoom in?
Controversial?
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
Huh?
Because the color scheme is different. So is that like an official color scheme inside of the Gundam line, or did you just make up the color scheme?
Oh, you just made it up. But I mean, in Gundam, you paint your mobile suits whatever to go with the theatre that you're fighting in, though.
With your booze.
To go with your Warnix, Advocar, and Xeon Lemonade. Yeah. Oh shit! Look, there's a white bit in the handle of the cup that I didn't fill in, which no one notices from out here, but I notice now.
Oh, yeah, because it blends. It's okay.
Oh, disgusting.
It's okay.
Yeah, it turned out okay in the end. I don't remember that little shooting star.
Yeah, I said to add that so it's like a magical Christmas.
Oh. Oh.
Guess what? Also available on Etsy.com/OrderKing77077. Limited stock.
Uh-huh.
Back to you.
What is available in limited stock?
The Gundam print.
Oh yes, that Gundam print that you just saw.
Beautiful 14-point high glossy cover.
Mm-hmm.
Sent directly to you.
To you. It's a big postcard for you. Mm-hmm. So if you want one, that's how you can get one.
Yup. It's either that or back to the only hams. Okay, chat. If there was like an emote for Oda King, would it is it ham? It used to be coffee is what I think it would be, but would it be ham now?
No, it has to be coffee, surely.
But ham.
Yes. What about it?
Okay, it's not going to be coffee until you finally agree to launch a coffee line with me. Okay? Then it can be coffee, because we need to make this real. We need to bring it to the masses.
I don't feel good about it.
Okay, shush. We'll go to the rolling hills of Colombia. We'll do a little taste testing. We'll do a little you can have your own coffee line. Just let it happen.
But I'd want to make it myself, though, and I can't churn those coffee beans.
Yeah, you can. I'll buy you a little one of those little presses with a handle, and you can like churn the beans. I mean, if you really insist, you can. But otherwise, I mean, it's like a fashion designer. He just he looks and he says, yes, I like this, and then like the models come out and it's still his name on it. And I mean, he funds it and
yeah, but he also makes the stuff, doesn't he? The fashion designer. No.
Oh, summer child. No.
Really? What a rip-off.
No. It's not outsourced.
Oh shit. So what, Chinese sweatshop kind of thing?
Depends. Yes, possibly. If it's like couture stuff, like a sweatshop, maybe not Chinese sweatshop, but a sweatshop.
Huh.
Depends.
Well, I'm very disappointed.
Well, welcome to the real world.
Uh-huh. I'm too innocent for this place. It might be time for me to leave it.
Okay. Brown sugar maple ham flavored coffee.
Well, I'd have to taste it.
Could work.
I want some hints of bacon in there if possible.
Okay, we'll grab that porky goodness.
Ooh, chat, I had 2 very large bacon sandwiches today with bacon that Mackie had sent me whilst I was ill. And I had a fried egg on each sandwich, and they were very good. They were very good.
I don't know how you made that into 2 sandwiches, but...
Well, I put 5 lots of bacon on there and had 2.5 in each sandwich.
Still, You have a good appetite.
When it comes to bacon, yeah.
Oh wow, I've actually got to try that. I forgot if it was at my house. Do you remember drinking like a beer, but it was like a very dark chocolatey beer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, imagine that, but with hints of bacon, coffee, and aged in rye barrels.
Is this a real thing?
Supposedly it is. I gotta find it. The hipster brunch stout. I mean, I would try it if I find it. If I find anything like that, I will try it.
Interesting question here from Julio Flores. Is asking why I have to draw the shadows again. Can't I just copy them from the previous frame and modify them? You could if it was vector, but this is a raster based program. So if I draw this, yeah, let's draw this line here. And copy that over to the next frame. So you can move it and warp it about a bit, but because it's not vector, it's not scalable, so every time I move it and warp it a bit, it gets blurrier and blurrier and blurrier until eventually it's just a horrible blurry mess. So you can kind of.
Well, also for some lines, it's just faster to draw a line instead of like copy, then paste, then modify.
Yeah.
So it depends on the situation.
It does, yeah. I mean, if it's literally a repeated frame and nothing's moved at all, then yeah, I will obviously just
yeah, you can hold it.
Yeah.
Also, non-related, I have seen maple bacon soda. I'm not going to try it. If anyone has tried it and can give me the review, I would appreciate it. I've also seen pickled soda, and not even.
Oh, no.
You can't convince me.
I don't like the sound of that.
No. But yes.
No problem. But yeah, most of the stuff that I shade isn't quite this. You know, like the face isn't exactly the same each frame like it kind of is here. I'm usually shading things that have moved around a bit. Oh.
What's something when you first started trying to animate that seemed like, let's say that seemed easy or hard and ended up being the opposite? Like something that you thought, yeah, I can do this, and then turns out it was really hard, or something that seemed really intimidating and then you realize, oh, this is actually pretty easy. Or if you have something that applies.
I don't know, actually.
Well, like, how did you figure, yeah, I'll animate that? I would be intimidated if I had never really animated before.
So it was all looking at anime and making GIFs, like ripping a few seconds and a few scenes here and there of anime. So if I'd never done an explosion, I would rip some scenes of explosions that looked particularly good, and I would turn them into GIFs, because you know this was before Webm. So I was still making GIFs, and then I'd watch them frame by frame and figure out how they did it that way. Yeah.
Interesting. And was this back like in what, 2005-ish?
Yeah, about then. Yeah.
Were some people in the chat even alive in 2005?
Maybe some of them were. When is Easter? Easter must be approaching, surely.
Not yet. Not for a bit.
No?
Oh, Easter's in April, isn't it?
I really should. I need to put it in my calendar so I know when Lent is.
There is usually a date already marked for Easter in your calendar.
Oh, but is it on my phone calendar though?
I mean, Google should put it there for you.
Oh, cool.
But feel free.
April 17th, okay. It's a movable feast.
Are the UK children disappointed that they don't get, like, an Easter bunny? But, I mean, you do get delicious cream eggs.
I mean, yeah, you get cream eggs. So they can't be that disappointed.
I heard you can get them year-round now.
I've not seen them year-round. I always see them popping up around Easter time. See, what I am doing here is I've copied this shading and I'm just going to move it. Because that's literally the same head. So I am going to move that one and copy it. But then it's a different head here. These are all different from now on. Oh, autosave. Sweet autosave. Damn it. Damn it.
Any chance getting the postcard signed?
Yeah? How do we do that?
I have an idea. I will try to apply it for the next batch of postcards.
Okay. Then yes, it sounds like that's a yes. '86, yeah. I watched all of '86. I liked the first season, and then the second season, it's like, oh well, we're going somewhere else now, I guess. And that world that we built up in the first season, you're not really. Oh, by the way, it's fallen now. Oh, the enemy have taken it over. Really? Okay. Off screen? Off screen? Really? But fair enough. Do what you want. Wow, there's a lot of colouring. I mean, we've just been doing the head as well. We have the body to do. Done some of the body already.
I'm telling you, TVPaint needs a plugin that lets you just slap colors across frames.
How would that work, though?
Toon Boom does it. Painter sorta does it, and I think Clip Studio even does it.
I'm pretty sure that TVPaint will have something like that then.
Well,
they have a thing called animation, like animation layers, which I've never messed with. It's not anime if you don't have a 16-year-old colonel. I mean, come on. It helps with morale and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to look into color layers on the stream, I don't think. Looking at the second photo of the postcards, you need something higher resolution camera taking the next batch?
If you're talking about the ships, that's 350 DPI. Maybe not on, I don't even know if you're just grabbing them off of Patreon, but if you are, they're not at the full resolution. Because I actually had a problem with that. So that's why I know.
Yeah, I was getting very angry with that, actually. I don't understand why. Let me try something. No, I can't because everything's on the other screen. I was going to go to Patreon and try downloading a picture that I'd uploaded from Patreon and seeing if it was the full res. But
yeah, but what are we gonna do? We're not sure if it's like whatchamacallit, a cap on the data, like, you know, a cap on size for what you can upload on Patreon posts.
I mean, if it is, it's the only website with art on it that has a size limit. And this is like a subscription service, so
well, that's why you gotta attach the image and not just drag it into the post, I think. Hot take.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, so yeah, I'll do both then in the future. I'll use the attachment feature as well, so that people can have the high res. Because all this time I was certain that people were getting the full 100% high res images.
Yeah, and any of the ones on Etsy's, I have the proofs like with me, and they're all high resolution. So, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that sends them out. So I make sure they look good. I even got a little stamp to be like, do not bend, please.
Oh yeah, so many of them were getting bent in the mail.
Yeah.
It's the thing with Etsy and rendering photos.
Oh no, can you hear me drinking?
I couldn't.
Excellent. Oh, yes. Because they're more like placeholders, examples. I need to go pay for like real high-res stock images I can use. So those, they're talking about the little pictures, like putting the postcards inside of the picture frames for Etsy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were like, I grabbed them spur of the moment and was like, yeah, okay, for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty high res though, those.
I thought so too, but I mean, I don't know. I just found them randomly, but if I paid for some high res ones, then yeah. Ew.
Huh? What?
I don't want people to hear me slurping the can.
Are you slurping?
No, it was not.
Also, The Expanse ended. The show, The Expanse, ended. And, I don't know, seemed a bit of an anticlimax to me. That they set a load of stuff up and then it just kind of never went anywhere. Like, it seems like if I didn't know it was the end, I'd be like, okay, so there's definitely another season then. Otherwise, what were all those scenes on the planet about? But, yeah. That was one for chat, because you don't really watch The Expanse, I don't think.
Mm-mm. I was going to say, how many seasons was it?
How many was it? Was this like season 4 or something? But, I mean, yeah, there are more books. I haven't read the books. They killed a character off. There was a character, like a really popular character, like one of the main people.
Wait. Are you spoiling it for people?
I might be, actually. Oh,
yeah,
shit. Okay, yeah, I won't spoil it in case anyone hasn't seen The Expanse, because that would have been a very big spoiler, actually.
Yeah, unless everyone says they don't care. I don't want to...
There might be people listening later on who, you know...
Okay, we do have people that say they need to catch up, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
But basically, an actor got cancelled, and they just were like, well, shit, we can't pay him anymore, and they just kill him off. And it was like, oh, you can tell this was last minute. You can tell this was last minute. You can tell they killed him off screen. And like, he wasn't even on the set when this happened, kind of thing. It was terrible. It was really badly done.
I don't know. Maybe like, I'm sure this is a thing, but maybe like actors should not. First, this is what I would do if I was an evil media company. Right? I decide I'm going to hire my actors. Then, like the Queen did with Meghan Markle, that she had to ask everywhere to please not show her boobs. I don't know how she did that. But I'll wipe Google. I'll pay Google. Be like, wipe every memory of this actor. Be like, not forever. Just put like a pause on the search. Then we do our show, and then during the run of the show, I'll be like, you're not allowed to tweet, post, exist online. The only thing, it's going to be old school. Like, the only thing is, like, TMZ will comment about you, or Rolling Stone, but you're not allowed to have an opinion.
Oh.
And then when it's done and no one cares, I'll be like, throw that shit back out there, and then you can say whatever you want. But not because I want my show, like, just to make money, but it just sucks how much stories can't be stories anymore because of how much real life bleeds into the ethos of fiction.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. I just want one show where there isn't a scandal behind the scenes that affects what happens on the screen. I just want to be able to dive into my stupid little meme fantasy and finish it, and after that we can bash them if we need to, or whatever. Or judge very harshly while sipping my drink.
That's why everything should be animated. But then the voice actors get cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no escaping it.
No.
I watched, apropos of nothing, I needed something to watch whilst I was eating yesterday. I watched The Prestige by Christopher Nolan. And, Christopher Nolan just does, like, superhero films now, doesn't he? And I'd kind of forgotten that he used to do real films. And it was really good. It was really, really good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was, like, really good, actually. And I was like, shit, this guy did like The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, and The Dark Knight rises and all that kind of. He did the fucking plane scene that everyone takes the piss out of. He did the same guy who did the plane scene did this. What the hell?
Well, I wonder if it's because those like cape movies have so much marketing involved and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Those the space battles are usually really good in The Expanse. You can tell what's going on. You know, they film it really nicely. There's no like camera shaking and wobbling like in that Battlestar Galactica remake. And then in the last episode, holy shit, it was terrible. Like they must have gotten someone else to film the space battles because I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. I don't know if I suddenly became a moron or if something had changed, but it was hard to tell what was going on in that final episode.
I think we found our next $1 million patron idea.
Chris Hansen or Chris Chan?
If we animate Chris Chan, will we get copyright struck if we have to show Sonichu?
Not if we ask Nintendo.
Not kept up with that at all.
Oh, a tale for the ages. I don't know what's going on with the court stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good lord. What the hell? What a situation.
I'm still quite humored about all the news outlets like thinking that Chan was actually his last name.
Chris Chan? Chan, age 30.
Yes, he's Chris Chan and you're Mr. Animation now.
That's right, yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Mr. Animation.
Wasn't there like a redo of Galactic Heroes?
Yeah. I think there were like 2 seasons of it. I don't know if they're doing any more.
That's what I was wondering. Because isn't it like a lot of episodes?
Other what, sorry?
Sorry, the original, isn't it quite long? Like
oh
it's...
yeah, hundreds of episodes, yeah.
Hmm.
And which would be understandable if it was a TV series like Dragon Ball, but it was an OVA. Like this is an OVA with hundreds of episodes.
Oh,
that's incredible. People were buying each episode on videotapes and laserdiscs, and it was so popular that they were able to make hundreds of them, and finish it. They were able to do the whole thing and finish it.
That's pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah, and it remains just consistently high quality the whole way through.
Yeah, this whole time I thought it was like a legit series.
Yeah. The new one is quite soulless, I think.
Do you think now is the right, like, do you think there should be a boom in like political space dramas, or do you think now's the time when people would probably want to turn to something completely different?
I think people, I mean, I hope that people are just sick of politics at this point. We have enough of it in real life without having it stuffed into everything we watch on TV as well.
Is that what you look for in a new anime? Do you look for something just completely off cuff, or?
Yeah, I just want some nice escapism, I think. And with Galactic Heroes, the politics, it isn't on the nose. Like, it's interesting, but it's space politics. It's not. I feel like if they made something now, if it was funded by Netflix, say, they would have a hand in the story, and it would be, a blatant allegory to some politician in the US now. There'd be no subtlety to it. Whereas in Galactic Heroes, like, it's just like, well, all politicians are bad. But we're not naming anyone.
Well, also, I think stories reflecting things that are happening now, wouldn't it be more like good guy is good, bad guy is bad? And I think in older stories, it's like, yeah, we know who the bad guy is, but actually they're doing it for a pretty good reason if you put yourself in their shoes, kind of thing.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. Those are the ones that I like. Yeah. Though my favorite is just good old-fashioned ass kicking.
Of course.
It's hard to find good, like, fight choreography or martial arts. It's a lot of camera flipping back and forth, only seeing things from one angle, doesn't really connect the hits. John Wick, I will say I like the first one, I like the second one, and then I'm scared to watch any of the other ones because I feel like he's got it. You're on a roll, you might as well stop while it's good. So I'm not too sure about watching. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of things that are like in long installations like that anyway. I remember back in the day, you got a movie, awesome. Part 2, and you're like, oh, awesome. And then part 3 was, I guess I'll rent it from Blockbuster when it comes
Part
out.
3 was generally like RoboCop 3, Hellraiser 3.
Yeah.
It's when things generally went downhill. Part 3. It's that way with albums, isn't it? I remember hearing your third album is usually like the hardest one or something if you're a band.
Oh, I can see that.
Well, everyone wants their own cinematic universe now. You can't just tell a story and be done with it. It all has to be part of some bigger thing.
That's a shame. That's what attracted me to manga and anime in the first place.
I know, yeah, me too. It actually ends at some point. You get a conclusion. Oh, someone mentioned Monster, yeah. Monster's extremely good. Oh, I like Yang. I like Yang, but probably Team Reinhard though.
What's the most nerdy thing you've ever collected? Like, you're like, if anyone comes into my room and sees this, I'm gonna have to explain a little bit.
I really don't have anything in my room though. I barely have any posters. I don't have any models on display or anything like that. But I mean, back in the day, my walls were covered in anime posters. But I mean, nothing like super nerdy though, apart from, I mean, I guess anime, because it was the 90s and no one was really into it at the time, apart from a couple of hundred people in the UK at least.
Do you have anything you collect? Like, let's say not collect, like literally you went to. Okay, my example is I have it looks like I have a little shrine to Vegeta, but that's because everyone has gifted me Vegeta things over the years. And I do like him. It just looks like I have a weird obsession. which maybe in my youth, but but now as a grown person, when I have like the repairman come over, I'm like, do I hide it? Does it look weird?
Nah, it'll be a good talking point with the repairman.
Oof, I'm not sure if Bobby Ray.
It'll be like, oh shit, is that Vegeta? Is that the Prince of all the Saiyans? And you'll go, actually it's Saiyajin, actually.
Oh, that's always a problem. Like when people come over, I'm just trying to hide everything because it's not even the weeb aspect. I'm just like, I have figurines and they're very, very nice. And as a figure artist, I like having them. But I understand that she's showing her butt cheeks. And maybe that's not appropriate. And I don't want to explain myself. So, yeah. But that's the one thing I never really got to do, like growing up, was put anime posters all over my walls. That would have been the official, I'm in the club.
Yeah.
Wait, was yours like wall to wall, or did you
yeah.
Oh, I wish I could have seen a picture of that.
It's all lost on an old computer, but I had loads of photos of my room, and yeah, I would have done the ceiling too if I could. I've still got all of the posters. It's just I mean, who's gonna see my room now? So.
Well, that's same here. It's like now I can finally do whatever I want with my room. I can, da-da-da-da-da-da. But I'm like, well, but I never leave my room. No one ever comes over now. And to be honest, it's like I have nicer furniture and stuff. And I'm like, well, that clashes with the palette of the green cherry, blah, 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 blah. So I'm always back and forthing on it. I do have 2 really nice Video Girl Eye posters I've saved since I was like 16.
Oh.
That I'm just waiting to find the perfect spot.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of butt cheeks, I mean, that's the perfect butt cheek manga.
Yes, it is. I admire that man's ability to make things look round.
He's very, very, very good.
Yep.
Very good. I like Shadow Lady.
I love Shadow Lady.
I think Rick had it. I borrowed it off Rick and read it, I think.
I'm not going to say where, but I was applying for a job and I thought, being what it deals with, I should name some of my favorite manga. And I was looking through the list of this company and I'm like, should I put Shadow Lady? But then everyone will know I'm a fiend and they won't hire me. But what if they're down like that? And it's like, wow, Mackie, you're so real and honest. We would love to have you. But not, wow, Mackie, you're going to get HR called on you and get the whole company canceled. Get the fuck out of here. So it's very tough. It's very hard trying to be a weeb in the real world.
Well, chat, if you've learned one thing from this stream, it's that if you're looking for something to read this week, try Shadow Lady. You'll be very impressed with the artwork. It's quite short as well, isn't it, I think?
I believe so. He also did his own version of Batman, I think. That was pretty cool.
Oh.
At least to look at.
Let's see how we're doing, because I think I might call it a day in a little bit.
We're reaching the final stretch.
Of the final
live stream.
Stretch of the final stream. The final stream ever. Can you believe it? But yeah, alright. Well, it's coming along. We've made some progress. I think we'll probably call it an evening there.
Well, for anyone coming in late to the chat, if you go back to the start, you'll hear our intro about why the stream is titled so. For the people that have stuck with us this whole time, thank you for your company, and we hope to see you on the second channel.
Yes! Join us over on the second channel.
Do you want to tell them the name of the second channel so they find the second channel?
I'm pretty sure the second channel, which we have, is called Oat King Animation Channel 2. So you can just stick that in YouTube's search bar and it'll find it for you.
Yep. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that little song.
Don't forget to dislike and unsubscribe. We're contrarians here.
And throw the computer against the wall in rage. But I mean, that way at least you'll never miss the streams.
Mm-hmm.
If you like them.
If you like them. Yeah. There is no... Well, there's a plugin on Firefox that brings the dislike function back, which I have installed so I can actually see the dislikes on videos.
Ooh, I need some of that.
Yeah, it's not the same without it.
Uh-oh, looks like I'm gonna have to also open my own OnlyHams. For a can of water slurping, 30-minute ASMR.
And you're gonna have to get working on that radio show as well.
Yes, I do. So I'll find out what YouTube won't spank me for.
Yes.
And then I will ask the chat to give me some made-up corporations and I'll make up some commercials.
Yes. That sounds like a very good idea.
Okay, well, it's been a pleasure, and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening.
Yes. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. And have a very nice evening, chat. And we will see you for another live stream on the second channel at some point soon.
Yes, see you then.
Cheerio!